Hello, I'm Ramin Senanaka, and in this video we are going to discuss question set 31, and let's get into it. The bill book system is used to keep information on the bills of the shoe store called earlier shoe center. This method is used for a long time, but using this method will embarrass the shop owner and employees. The accountant working in the shop pointed out to the shop owner the disadvantages of the bill book system. Disadvantages pointed out were the loss of the bill books, damage to the bill books, and the need for separate space for storing bill books. Because of these factors, the store owner realizes that the bill book system is difficult to use and decides to use computer software. The software was developed by AIsoft, a software development company. You work as a senior software engineer at this company. You and your team are tasked with creating the database of this software. Create the required ER diagram for that. To do this, follow the instructions below. Name the database as earlier shoe center. So the earlier shoe center was keeping a bill book for their database and decided to switch for a computer-based database, and our job is to create that database for the software they are designing to use. As a senior software engineer at AIsoft, and me and my team are responsible for creating that database. So let's go ahead and create the ER diagram for it. So here I have opened the workbench, and let's create a new model. Here I'm gonna create the earlier shoe center database, and there you go. I have created the database. Let's go ahead and create the ER diagram. In the first question, it says that we have to create the user table, and let's go ahead and create the user table. We name it as user. On the first column, we have the user ID, which is an int, the primary key, and has auto increment. And then we got first name, which has a data type of varchar and has 45 characters. And so is the next column last name, and then we got contact number, which is a varchar that consists of 10 characters. And lastly we got status, which is a int. And there you go, we create the user table. And on to the next question, we have the gender table. Table name is gender. On the first column we have gender ID, which is the primary key and has auto increment. And then you got gender name, which is a varchar that consists of 10 characters. And there you go, we have created the gender table. And on to the next question, we have user type table. On the first column we have user type ID, which is the primary key and has auto increment. And then we got user type name, which is a varchar that consists of 45 characters. And then we got the system login table on the fourth question. So let's rename it as system login as in the question. And in the first column we have login ID, which is the primary key and has auto increment. And then we got username, which has data type of varchar and has 20 characters. And lastly we got password, which has data type of varchar and has 45 characters. And on the fifth question we have the address table. So let's go ahead and create it. On the first column we have the address ID, which is the primary key and has auto increment. And then we got number, and then we got street 1, and lastly we got street 2. Number, street 1 and street 2, all of those 3 columns has the data type varchar and has the length of 45 characters. And lastly we have the city table. On the first column of that table we have the city ID, which is the primary key and has auto increment. And then we have the city name. And there you go, we have created the tables in the question set. And that's it for answering the question set 31. We'll meet again in the next video of answering the question set 32. Thank you for watching.